You know what time it is? Red Zone Rant, we're live, let's get it. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. CST, bringing the heat. You ready? You ready? Step in the booth, it's a lyrical race. Red Zone Rant, we own the space. Ain't no holding back, turning up the flame. Opinion so hot, chill in your name. Topics that matter, streets on our backs. Spitting truth bombs, no time for acts. In the zone, we're live with the team. Red Zone Rant, it's a passionate dream. Every heartbeat, every tone is supreme. Join the movement, unravel the scheme. In the zone, where we ignite. Every Wednesday night, keeping minds in sight. Red Zone.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Red Zone Rant, the Wednesday edition. Man, what's up, guys? I know I had another show. Usually I got to do the Daily Huddle, but I also got the Red Zone Rant, so I just figured I'd just have one show. It's late in the season.
Hey guys, what do you think, man? Did Belichick not get a first ballot Hall of Fame vote because of the cheating scandal that plagued the Patriots during his run?
Bro, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. I don't really know what the reason is. I mean, that could be it. I mean, but unless somebody comes out and says, hey, you know, this is what it is. What's up, Jeremy? I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, we're only speculating, honestly.
Well, Craig, you can chalk up a lot of reasons why nobody wants to be an OC for the Eagles. Why you mentioned that?
You know, that's the other thing, dude. You figure, you know, the chance to work with Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and that offense, you'd think that OCs would be wanting to jump at that.
Bro, it's that. I mean, I understand why the Jets, they're having issues. Same thing. Like Aaron Glenn said, he can't hire an OC. I mean, so he's fired everybody and just gonna. I guess he's gonna hire any Joe Schmo off the street. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the Jets are such a mess.
Yeah, they're just gonna. Yeah, it's just another year where they got to reset and rebuild.
And I think that's a lot of the problem with the Jets job is that it seems like that every year they're rebuilding, or they're trying to reset, and nobody wants to do that. You know, it's like did you see Todd Monken got Cleveland's job?
He said they should hire John Dorn.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, and then I see Green Bay got another coaching change. We hired a new face for defensive backs coordinator and Bobby Babich. I believe
Bobby Babich?
Babich, yeah.
Really?
What's up there, Ronnie boy?
Really? I hadn't seen that. But then again, you guys are more tuned to Green Bay stuff than I am.
Yeah, we hired him as a defensive. He's our defensive back coach. That's what he is.
Isn't he? Didn't he come out of Texas in the college ranks? I know Babich has a lot of pro.
This guy has about over 10 years of experience as far as assistance with the Bills.
Yeah, he was their DC, wasn't he, the last 2 seasons?
Yeah, he was a DC as well as he coached the defensive backs over there in Buffalo.
We need some help with our DBs, man. We need some quarterback help. We need some. I mean, I was hoping we'd hire Al Harris, but
I'm hoping we can keep Al Harris.
Yeah, you probably will.
I'm hoping we can keep Al Harris. Yeah, and you know, I'd like to see us hire somebody that's at least partly on par with what Eric Bieniemy was able to do for us. Because Eric Bieniemy, DeAndre Swift had his best season under Bieniemy. And Bieniemy coached up Monangai, and I mean, you can't overstate
Hey,
how important he was.
funny how Ron came on here wanting to get his pack hate on, but hey, Ron, you want to add to the breaking news that you guys didn't get the 30-second pick you kept claiming?
I know, Ron. What happened to that?
Who?
How about breaking news? Ron's a dumbass.
Oh, come on now.
He's a dumbass. Bro. If he didn't talk so much, look, I don't mind you being a homer and homer out, but he comes on here every week saying the dumbest shit, and it's. I'm sorry. I would have more respect for you, Ron, if you just talk some real football. You can take all the shots you want. What's up there, Big Drew?
Yeah, I mean, I'm blatantly homer, but like you said yesterday, Rob, it kind of helps the show.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, you got to be able to take some shots from you. Like you guys talk shit on Green Bay all the time. I don't care, man. It's your opinion. I don't let that shit affect me one way or another. I got my own opinion about shit.
I try not, dude. I really try not to talk shit.
But why not?
The case scenario is you got to be able to take it as well as you dish it.
I want to have some respect going too, dude. That's just as important,
bro. That's what I'm trying to say is just don't take the shit personal and just laugh it off, bro. Anybody can. I mean, John Dorn is never gonna not say Caleb Williams sucks and he's a bust. He's never not gonna say that. And every time he says it, you get triggered by it, bro. Just fucking let it go. He's never not gonna say it. Look, Ron says this every time he comes on, man. It's fucking. He says it 40 times every time he's here, bro. I don't care. It's Ron. That's what Ron does. He's a hater. Gotta hate, I guess.
I'm trying not to hate. I mean,
yeah, whatever, Drew. I expect you to say it too. He does it too in all his trash talk. He runs a couple trash talk groups. He's an admin in them, and I get into it with these guys all the time. They try to talk. I talk shit back. Bro, I'll be the first one to admit it. I've been banned more times on Facebook than I care to admit. I've been in Facebook jail a lot, but since I become a content maker, I've chilled out. Can't take it all personal. Got to let it roll off your back, bro. Just got to let it roll.
Well, speaking of the Bears, have y'all been seeing any? Have you heard about the cryptic message you got from C.J. Gardner-Johnson indicating his departure?
What about that, bro?
That's the whole thing. If C.J. Gardner-Johnson, if he takes a lower deal, well, welcome back, man. If he doesn't want to take what the Bears are going to offer, see you fucking later, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like you were employed before we got you. You were sitting in free agency, getting fat, lounging around. We picked you up off the fucking streets, and now, you know what? Because of how you played for Chicago, you're in line for another fucking payday. You want to go? Go, dude. Personally, I hope the Bears can come to terms with Kevin Byard. I hope the Bears can come to terms with Jaquan Brisker.
Brisker to me is a head case for you guys, but
I mean, Brisker's great when he's healthy. We were talking about that actually in the political chat this afternoon, which is fucked up because instead of sticking straight to politics, that veers off into a sports fucking chat. But we were talking about that, and when Brisker's healthy, Brisker is a beast. But when he had his concussion, he was gone half the fucking year. That's the whole thing. If we re-sign him, I'd like to see him signed with clauses, like a health clause, or stay healthy for X amount of games, and here's your $1 million bonus or $2 million bonus, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Bro, this will never happen, bro. You guys can want that shit all you want, but they're never gonna let
Crosby isn't coming to Chicago, dude.
He has a no trade clause in his contract, bro. He can choose who he wants to go to, bro.
He has a full no trade clause. It doesn't matter. Like if Cincinnati turned around and said, "We'll give you Joe Burrow and 3 years worth of first round draft picks for Max Crosby. Max Crosby could sit there and go, yeah, I don't fucking think so. I have Raiders tattooed on my fucking body. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, no, he loves the Raiders, bro.
He loves the Raiders.
He's not gonna. He's a Raider for life.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay there as long as they keep him.
I'm looking at a couple of past head coaches for the Browns as far as who Todd himself has to follow up on. And the last coach they had, Kevin Stefanski, his overall record during his years coaching the Browns, 45-56.
He was also coach of the year twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see some other coaches. Yeah, before him.
Go ahead.
Before him, there was a guy named Freddie Kitchens. He was there for 1 year with a record of 6-10. Before him, they had Hugh Jackson as a head coach. His overall record during the time he coached the Browns, 336-1. Before him, one of Green Bay's former DCs, Mike Pennant, coached the Browns with an overall record of 10-22.
Yeah.
Well, now it'll see, for Stefanski, how's he gonna? We'll see what he does in Atlanta. I mean, he's got the cards in Atlanta.
Greg's busting on you there, A-Dub. What's up, Greg?
Hugh Jackson. I mean, why is that name a problem? Yeah, he mentioned. I did mention Hugh Jackson. I'm thinking, why does that name sound familiar to the Lions?
Oh, come on now. Let's. Not Lions.
That's Greg Rice, man. He's Lions fan. He's good people.
I'm thinking. Did Hugh Jackson coach with the Lions once before or something?
I
don't know. Hugh Jackson? No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't remember the line. I mean, maybe. Who knows, bro? I don't follow the Lions, so I could be. I'm not gonna pretend to. I mean, I troll.
You know what? Out of all the teams that are in this division, the Lions are the one that I follow the least.
Yeah. No.
I follow Green Bay a lot, of course, because you guys are, Chicago's rivals.
Oh,
and
you're
the
most coach.
Okay.
All right.
That name is infamous with the losingest coaches, even more losing than past coaches for the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I get where he's going now. I understand.
I know some loser coaches, boy.
I don't hate you, Ron. I don't even know you, bro.
We've had some loser coaches up in here, dude.
All right, he said no. He was there. I didn't think you was.
Okay. I thought so.
I mean, I try to follow the Central, but
I mean,
the North now.
Yeah. You say Hugh Jackson had to be the worst coach. I'd say, okay, good thing the Lions never had that kind of coach, or did they?
Oh my God!
Because
some would say that Matt Patricia was in that realm. Just saying.
Yeah, but did Matt Patricia ever have was Matt Patricia their coach when they had that 0-16 season?
Oh no, he wasn't their coach.
No, that was God, I want to say it was Jim Schwartz was their coach when they went 0-16.
Holy cow! I don't even know. I
want to say I know Rod Marinelli was their DC.
How we do team tonight, Jen?
The year they went 0-16.
Man, I got some numbers, bro. I was looking at this earlier. Greg, did you know the numbers for? There are a lot of similarities, man. Here we go. Here's a couple. Points per game. The Seahawks were third with 28.4, and the Patriots were second with 28.8. I mean, that's only 0.4 difference. And then their passing yards per game. The Seahawks at 239 to the Patriots 262.
You know what's wild? I was watching Good Morning Football this morning, and they had, it's
Okay.
we keep saying how the Patriots haven't beat anybody, and they reiterated, dude. This is an any given Sunday league. Anyone can beat anyone else on
Yeah.
any given Sunday.
Well, hey, I got to watch a few sports shows today, and some of them folks was asking a question about how the Patriots could be one of the
Marinelli.
worst, about how the Patriots could be perhaps one of the worst teams to win a Super Bowl because they had one of the easiest schedules in because from some people's perspective, the Patriots had the easiest schedule and the easiest road getting to the Super Bowl.
It wasn't well.
Yeah.
The numbers bear that out, though.
Yeah, but bro, you can't hold. We don't make the schedules. You can't hold that
Yeah,
against
right.
them. They won their games
Yeah.
that they were put in front of.
Right.
And, that's
Like,
what you're supposed to do. That's why they had the playoffs. That's supposed to sort it out. They're still winning.
Any given Sunday.
They're still winning. They're still beating the better teams.
Any given Sunday.
Look, here's another one asking about. Nah, he's not. He's got a no trade clause in his contract.
Max
He's never leaving.
Make no mistake. Max Crosby did, like a lot of people this year have. They gave Caleb props. He did it. Micah Parsons did it. Everybody that's had to face Caleb Williams have come around and said, "Hey, this guy's legit. This guy is a bitch. This guy is a dog. He's a competitor. He's hard to bring down. All these things." But at the same time, just because they say it doesn't mean, hey, I want to come play with you. Max Crosby never said, oh, I want to go play with Caleb.
Nobody ever says they want to play. They don't know where they're going to end up. I mean, Micah didn't know where he's going to end up. It's just
Oh, Micah wanted out of Dallas, though, dude.
Yeah, no, I guarantee when they drafted him, he wanted to be there for life, bro. He didn't think
he said Micah even said on his own podcast that he was supposedly there for life.
And somewhere along the line,
Jerry did it.
What it all came down to was that Jerry was waiting to the last. Did this to Micah Parsons like he did every other star. Like, you always wait until the last minute to where you want to finally draw up a contract for them to sign.
Well, yeah, I mean, this goes all the way back. I mean, look at when back in the 90s, when Emmitt Smith says, oh, dude, I want a new contract, dude. And Jerry Jones like, no, dude, you ain't getting a new contract. And then they went 0-4, and all of a sudden Emmitt Smith got paid. So yeah, Jerry, and that's why the whole sooner or later thing, especially with today's athletes, they go 3-4 years, and you have years like Micah Parsons had, and you get to sit there and go, I want this, or else I'm not playing.
Micah's up for Defensive Player of the Year, and he missed the last 5 games of the season, bro.
That would be interesting.
Crazy.
That would be interesting. But now, how much do you want to pay Trey Hendrickson? And will Trey Hendrickson at 32 have another 17.5 sack season?
Well, bro, you gotta decide that. It's not that he's not a bad piece. You guys could use him. Even if he doesn't give you 17.5 sacks, bro, if you're not paying him a 17.5 sack season salary, then he's worth it.
I mean, but he wants like $30 million.
Wow.
That's why I said if he doesn't have a 17 sack season, then why am I giving you $30 million when I can sit and wait and watch my own defensive end on the other side, Austin Booker, who's gotten better this year than he was last year, and he's still in a rookie deal. I mean, I'd love to see it, but at the same time, that's the only reason why you get Max Crosby. At least Max Crosby's under 30.
Yeah, Jerry needs to retire.
Hey,
He's
I've
like,
been
hey,
saying,
So
I've been saying that many times, Barry. That Jerry Jones has always been the biggest reason the Cowboys will not get back
Jerry
to the
Jones,
Super Bowl or make it back to the Promised Land because that guy wants to do everything his way. The only people that gets hired under Jerry Jones is the corporate yes man who's not going to give Jerry any kind of pushback when it comes to him and working that organization.
well, the last person didn't that was more, shall we say, divisive was Barry Switzer. And after Barry Switzer won 2 Super Bowls, what happened? Out the door, because Jerry Jones. The Cowboys won't win because Jerry Jones won't get out of the fucking way. Pay the salaries, Jerry, and watch from the fucking skybox. You're not a coach. You're not a talent evaluator.
Well,
You don't. Those things aren't. Those aren't
well,
your forte.
here's the thing. He's got two different jobs with the Cowboys. He's their owner as well as their GM.
That's the problem.
And for him, by that standard and authority, his case is whatever he says goes.
nobody else controls the organization but him. So,
And
bro, he
and
makes
what
he makes like
and
$9 gazillion a year, bro. I mean, he doesn't even
mhm.
care. He's got a $2
Yeah,
million yacht he could sit on.
one could say his ego is definitely one of the reasons that their best coach ended up leaving that organization and Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, and him and Jimmy Johnson are buds.
He ran him off.
Him and Jimmy Johnson go way back.
Yeah.
So when you have when you're friends with the guy and he led you to 3 Super Bowls and somewhere along the line you said, well, fuck you, Jerry, I can do better than you can. Well, obviously you can't.
Yeah. See what Jerry can do. Jerry's world. I think he's just going to retire this year after this year.
Who?
Jerry?
Jerry?
Yeah, he's supposed
Yeah.
to. He's getting old, man.
Yeah. And eventually his son's gonna take over.
Yeah, Steven Jones.
And then we'll call it Steven's world.
Yeah, if Steven's smart, he'll kind of just fade into the background and go, here, you know what? I'm gonna hire a GM. I'll give him I'll give him the checkbook, but I'm gonna step away because it's kind of like Jerry Reinsdorf with the White Sox and the Bulls, dude. The guy sits there and says, "Oh well, the White Sox. I'm so proud of the White Sox title, and he's done nothing to get us back to it. If anything, he goes cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And it's the one thing that I really hate, especially with Chicago baseball teams. They seem to forget we play in the third largest market in America. There's no reason why we shouldn't spend like the Dodgers. None.
True.
That's what irritates me. Now the Bears don't do that. Thankfully, somebody got up into George McCaskey's ear and went, "Hey, George, why don't you let football people actually handle it this time?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That's how Ben Johnson got hired, dude. Because otherwise the Bears owners like Hallis, dude. Dicka used to say Hallis tossed nickels like manhole covers.
Hey, you get one thing that had to be the very story being told about the Colts when it came to their owners being females, and one thing the ladies didn't do was force their case and case and case and just sat back and watch and absorb. Like you had the owner sitting back watching games and had a pad with her taking notes like she wanted to learn and just watch how things work, see how to operate and see what was wrong and what was right with the organization.
Well, see, that's why I think Sheila Hamp Ford actually has success with Detroit right now because she sat back and watched and learned
Mm-hmm.
and seen what her brothers did and seen exactly what she
Like
didn't
she,
want to
like
do.
she, like she didn't come in there to be a dictator. She came in there to be a student, just to watch
Yes.
and see how football minds work out, and just show her how the organization had to be ran and how to operate.
Yep. Yep. And we can diss up the Lions all we want, but hey,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
you know
but yeah, yeah. You could just say to every degree, Sheila proved her case to where nobody needed to lump her in with her parents and think she was going to be the same as them running the
yeah,
Lions.
yeah, and thank God for that. I don't know about you guys, but I like seeing this division as competitive as humanly possible. I you know
Well, you're seeing
I
how
I
competitive it is now
I
with
want it
three
more
teams
competitive,
winning.
dude. I want it more
With
competitive. I want 4 teams to win 10 games.
you, hey, they were close. I
Yes,
mean,
they were.
Green Bay,
Yes, they
Detroit, and
were.
Minnesota were only one game away from winning 10
Yes,
this
they
past
were.
season. They were.
And that's what I want to see. That's just what I want to. I just want to see it. And if that means that fucking the Bears win 10 games and they go 10-7, well, they go 10-7 then. I want to see it, dude. I want to see a super competitive division. Sorry, but like the NFC West. NFC West is a super competitive division. Even Arizona, when they suck,
Well,
they're
well,
competitive.
yeah, we'll see how they look when it comes to this next season coming up, because everybody in this division's got the Super Bowl is going to have the Patriots on their schedule.
Yeah. And that's the other thing I looked. That's the other thing I've looked at. Um, Drake May has had a shit playoff. He's had a statistically shit playoff.
Well,
And but of
there's been
course,
plenty of
like I
Q
said, any given Sunday.
yeah, plenty of QBs have been able to luck out to where they don't have to play that great because they got a certain group that
Yeah,
carries them.
you know, man, just I don't know, man. And I'm, the Super Bowl matchup really kind of like I don't know, like boring. I don't know how anybody else feels, but it it's so boring. There's really nothing. I mean, yeah, you can look back and say, oh well, it's a rematch of you know the
Super
last
Yeah,
Patriots
it's a
and
rematch of
Seattle
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl.
49 over. Yeah, it's the rematch of
None of
Super
none
Bowl
of the none
49
of the
record.
people none of the people from Super Bowl 49 are even on the teams anymore. So you're more than likely not gonna see Mike McDonald on the 1 yard line get cute. And I believe that's what Pete Carroll did. He tried to get cute on the goal line because they're expecting a run. Let me get cute and throw a pass. No, dude, you should have used your 255-pound bell cow back and Marshawn Lynch and ran it in from the fucking 1 yard line. But now none of the people from those teams are there still. Pete Carroll's gone. Marshawn Lynch is gone. And the Patriots, everybody's gone from the Patriots, dude.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, they got a
And
Patriot guy. They got a Patriot guy for a Patriot team. So
yeah, they did.
and of
They
course,
did.
Mike Bravo has a chance to make history, as someone said before, about being
yeah,
the first coach to win a Super Bowl as a NFL player and a coach.
for the same team. That's a
Yes.
that itself. There's a lot of guys that were players and coaches that made it that won a ring, but for the same team has never been done. So
No,
that's really
no. It should be. It's a great storyline.
And the fact that they got the same owner, Kraft, he's gonna, that's just
Said, I don't think it's boring. I love defensive teams. Like the biggest defensive Super Bowl you could think about is when the Patriots and the Rams played a game
That
that
game
ended with the score 13-3.
13-3. That was boring as hell. That was so boring. I was actually in a bar watching that, and I fell asleep at the bar.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not.
because neither team was scoring a lot of points in that game.
And not a lot of cheer.
But then I also hate straight up shootouts as well, dude. I don't want to. As much as
you could say what you want, man. An offensive shootout is a great game. That is awesome to me.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
And plenty of Super Bowls have ended like that as far as shootouts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You want it to end it I want it to come down to a shootout like that.
Yeah. But then I just like to think in the future they just got to do a better job when it comes to the entertainment parts of the Super Bowl, especially with these halftime performances.
Yeah.
Like in the future, I think for a suggestion is wherever the Super Bowl is being hosted, the artist who represents the very area where the Super Bowl is being held, that should be the artist you have perform over there.
Let's see, it's in San Francisco.
Sorry, guys, I had to touch something out. My granddaughter's going on a field trip tomorrow.
So I'm saying if it's in California, why not find any artists from California to perform in that Super Bowl? And there's plenty of them you can find over there that will perform.
It was probably yesterday that I touched on this. As much as we love rap. Okay, they're not playing rap to fire up crowds. They're playing heavy metal. They're playing Pantera. They're playing Metallica. They're playing Fade to Black. They're playing Walk. It's time to put if not a heavy metal band, like dude, I'm sorry, Metallica could go and do a Super Bowl halftime show, condense 4 songs from their first 4 albums. I mean, they could play Ride the Lightning, they could play Fade to Black, they could play Master of Puppets, they could play Call of Cthulhu. There's 4 songs.
Nobody knows that shit except old people.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, especially in the Bay Area. Everybody knows who Metallica is in the Bay Area. I guarantee that.
This ain't the year of the Metallicas, though, bro. They're not ever
really,
like
really,
that. No.
Dude. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love heavy metal, but they're not going to do it, bro. It's never going to happen.
No, they're not going to do it because the NFL's never going to have the balls to act.
I was going to say, when it comes to rap, some of those rap artists, when it came to halftime shows, one of those shows was one of the best shows. One of the best halftime shows had rappers in it.
I like when Snoop Dogg did it, dude.
And Dr. Dre and Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar.
I liked all that, dude. I liked all that, but
yeah, those were legends that they had in that show. That's why people were able to enjoy it.
And like I said, dude, you'd be surprised. Metallica's pretty fucking for being a quote unquote metal band, with a thrash metal band especially, which I'm sorry, they stopped being thrash metal some time ago. But they are a metal band, dude. But people know them, dude. It's like saying Primus. You may say, "Oh, well, I don't know anything about Primus." Bay Area does. Bay Area knows a lot about Primus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if you ever listen to Les Claypool. Les Claypool does stuff on bass that I've never seen done before. I mean, when you can do
I'm saying
when you can do it,
if there was a group I would take time to listen to which was a close thing to heavy metal, it would be Linkin Park.
yeah. See, you know Linkin Park,
And I
dude, but you also know
and I
Linkin
wouldn't
Park because they did music with Jay-Z.
and I wouldn't mind them doing a halftime show either.
No, I wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, it'd be popular. Um, but they're having issues now with the girl that they got to replace Chester Bennington. This Emily Anderson lady, and I watched her, and I'm looking at that and I'm going, Lincoln Park fans, what the fuck are you bitching about, dude? Because it's not Chester? Chester's not coming back. Chester's dead.
Barry, who doesn't want to
Barry,
see
what do you got?
who doesn't want to see titties at a halftime show because of a wardrobe malfunction?
Yeah, man.
Right.
That
He
is
said
still
I don't.
that
He
is
said
still
he don't care for the halftime show anymore. But then
that is still the most searched.
some people will. There are some folks who still want to be entertained during that time while the Super Bowl's going on.
And that's it gives you the the Super Bowl halftime is what 35 40 minutes, where a usual halftime for a game is only 20.
How did we get better this year, bro? Just asking.
He said
Who,
he didn't
who said
say they
what?
got better. He didn't
He
say
says,
they
I
got
don't
better.
care much about the Super Bowl. I care more about how the Packers get better this season. Oh, all right. So you're saying this new season
Oh,
coming up. All right, I see.
the upcoming season.
Yeah, we
sure.
understand. We understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I was saying that's what I understood.
Good time to take a shit during the halftime show. Good time for a BM during the halftime, man. Good 20 minutes there. Just go for it. It's all the tailgate food you ate beforehand.
I love it. That's
There
great.
is a time and a place for that. Yeah, there sure is there, Barry.
Yeah, there it is, man.
I mean, there's been some good halftime shows, huh?
There's
There's been some bad, just as many bad ones though. I mean, there's some I don't like. There's been some I don't care for. I'm sorry,
the Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction is still the most searched halftime moment.
Right.
10 years after the fact.
Yeah.
I thought Prince was fucking phenomenal. But then again,
Yeah.
I've seen Prince live in concert 7 times. And Prince was one of the baddest fucking ass concerts I've ever been to. And like I said, I've seen him 7 times. Them and the time were fucking awesome too, dude. I'd love to see the Time do a halftime show, dude. But that's me.
Yeah, I don't know who decides all that, but I mean, they got a good thing with Swifty. I'm surprised she don't do it.
Oh man, you can
I guess
say
because
what
the Chiefs ain't in it. She got no reason.
You can say what you want about Taylor Swift, but that girl makes money.
Yeah, bro. I'm not saying
that girl makes money, and she's really good to the staff and everybody that Like I seen where she gave the trucks and the truck drivers that hauled her shit around for her tour. She gave them $500,000 a piece.
Well, bro, she makes $1 bazillion a year.
She made $1 billion in her last tour.
Yeah, I mean, bro, she's got more money than she'll ever spend in her life already. So, like Travis Kelce found him a sugar mama.
Hey, if Travis Kelce wants to come back, he can pull like a Tom Brady and go, you know what? I'll take less money.
He's gonna retire, bro. He's just gonna hang it up.
You think so? You think he's gonna retire this year?
We'll see.
I think he comes back for one more year, dude. I think this is his last year.
Yeah, And if he retires, that means the Chiefs may have to start all over again with Patrick Mahomes, especially since they missed the playoffs this year.
I think they do anyway. What are they? I mean,
Yeah, they do anyway. They don't, um, uh,
I mean, didn't they get rid of Nagy? Didn't they get rid of their OC too?
Their running back room is kind of devoid. I was looking at that earlier. Pacheco and Hunt are gone. Pacheco and Hunt are free agents, so their running back room is real thin. But they're gonna end up having money. They're gonna end up having money to spend, dude. Now, do they go defense or do they go offense?
I think they have to restructure. Sure. I think they have to restructure. I think what is
Pat?
Mahomes' contract, because he's got a $500 million deal. I think it's like 60 or 70 million this year.
Pat, 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 doesn't he restructure like every other year or every year, dude? I mean, but then again, you can do that within that contract, dude. Yeah, I think the original deal. I think the original deal was 12 years for 425 million. I believe that was the original terms of the deal, but now that was reworked.
The players that they drafted in 2022 are going to be treated. Now, I'm looking at the free agents on the offensive side as far as free agents for the Chiefs.
So it's 78.2 million.
You mentioned Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco. They got 3 receivers that are free agents, being Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyquan Thornton. The QBs, Gardner Minshew, and Kareem Hunt's a free agent. On the defensive side,
his cap hit is $78 million for 2026. They said he has to restructure. Holy fuck! Right. It's 25.7% of their cap. They have to. Patrick Mahomes. That's what he's at. $78.2 million is what he's due this year on the cap.
Yeah,
that's what I say. They got to restructure him first before they do anything.
Yow.
Yeah, bro. That's what I mean. That's a lot. His base salary is $45 million, bro.
Wow.
Jalen Watson, Justin Reed, Brian Cook, Leo.
A roster bonus of $10 million.
Wow.
Menu.
Wow.
Janarius Robinson, Jerry Tillery. Yeah. Those are more names that are going to be free agents, and those guys I mentioned are from the defensive side of the ball for the Chiefs.
What's up, John?
What's happening?
What's up, John?
Hey, John Dorn.
How's it going, man?
How are you, buddy?
The Chiefs are currently set well over the projected $304 million league salary. They're already over by $106 million. By $106 million. That's why I say they got to restructure a lot. That's why I don't know if it's even possible to keep Kelce, man. I mean, unless he takes like I said, he could take a team-friendly deal. He's got a sugar mama.
You think this is Andy's last year, maybe coaching?
Yeah, I think so too. I think that may be too.
Yeah.
Wow. And now Bieniemy's slotted to this.
Yeah, you say they're over the cap.
Bieniemy's slotted to take over.
Like Kansas City's over the cap by $62 million.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's nuts. They're way over, bro.
Yeah, $78 million being a cap number for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
that's wild.
You got $44 million for Chris Jones.
Oh God, I forgot they extended him last year. Remember, he held out. Was it last year?
Dude, this is why. This makes the argument for a hard salary cap in other sports, dude. The
Eagles are not the Eagles. The Lions, they got to figure it out too. With Goff, he's like 69 or 70 million, bro.
69 million.
Yeah, 69 million on the cap on their hit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everybody's like, "Oh, you guys got a $40 million." Love's hit's like 35 million this year. It's not even, it's getting up there. And like Micah's, I think is 19 million this year. Like his is going to start.
Okay. Jared Goff's Golf's cap number is 69 million this year.
69 million, bro. They got to do. That's why there's all this talk about golf.
You got 33 million for St. Brown, 28 million for Aline McNeil, Vinay Sewell's 28 million, Taylor Decker is 21 million.
Yeah, I heard Decker might be retiring. No, I heard.
Yeah, no, I think that Decker's the one.
And that would save him probably like so much, like 15 million or something like that.
That's so funny. You know, we and I know there's a few of us that have sat here and told the Detroit fans, "Oh, dude, what you have going on isn't feasible." And Detroit fans to a man sit there and go, "Oh, dude, yes, we can because this, and this." Well, dude, now you have 140 million in salary that you have to restructure or dump.
Okay.
So keep on telling us, Detroit Lions fans, how feasible your free agent deals have been.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at Green Bay, cap number for Jordan Love, 36 million.
36.
We got 28 million for Rashawn Gary.
That's gonna be structured or something.
That one's gonna go. That one's gonna go. Something's gonna happen with that one.
Yeah, and we got 24 million for Aaron Banks and Elton Jenkins.
Jesus, man. Both of those guys could go.
See, one thing about it, I'd rather get rid of Sean Gary and get rid of his contract, and I'd rather take that money and put it towards Quay Walker.
Yeah, 69, Barry. That's what
you know what I mean.
They're already talking about letting Quay off, dude.
Not Quay.
No,
just Quay.
No, Quay is still. We still have yet to extend. We just have yet to draw up a new contract for Quay.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying we're letting them go anymore.
Yeah, he just hasn't been extended yet.
Yeah.
It's coming due is what it is. It's coming.
But I'd rather give the money to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, there's guys I don't want to see go. But
yeah,
there's certain guys that I think have to go. Nixon for sure. Yeah. Oh my God.
Shoot. And Nixon's cap hit is not even that. Not even.
No, I know, either. Bro. That's what keeps him around because he doesn't have a hard
Nixon. Do you guys want to keep Hobbs?
No, I don't even want to keep Hobbs.
No.
I mean, and isn't he carrying a high cap hit? Didn't you like give him a high contract in free agency?
No, we just gave him. I think it's a 2-year deal.
It's supposed to be about. I think it's a 4-year contract. It's supposed to be 12. His cap number right now is at 12 million, like Devontae Wyatt's is. Josh Jacobs' cap number is at 14 million.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons and Xavier McKinney both at 19 million.
19, yeah, that's why I was like, man, that's such a good deal for Micah.
And Zach Tom is sitting at 11 million as far as the cap number.
I want Micah to get it. Let's get Micah 19 sacks this next season. That way it's $1 million a sack.
I don't know. I think you'll start the year on PUP list though.
So. He'll have to do it in 11 games, then, dude.
Yeah, you'll be on a PUP list for sure.
Because I know that I was talking to somebody and they were like, oh no, he'll be back within the third game, dude. He tore his ACL. It's a year recovery. He's not going to be back within 3 games. Bro, it's going to be.
It's not a year. It's not set.
It's not a full year. It's not set as a full year,
bro. You keep.
I mean, one can remind you,
because Robert, on average, an ACL tear is a year recovery.
Not for everybody.
When did you become a doctor?
I mean, if we got to call something out for you, Christian Watson had an injury just like that last year, and he came back within 9 months.
Bakhtiari.
That's totally different. That's totally different there. His thing is totally fucked. Always will be now.
I mean, bro, on a simple Google search, it says 6 to 12 months. So anywhere from 6 months, you could be back that early. It depends on the ticker, bro. It says it right here. Simple Google search. And I don't gotta be a doctor, bro. You acting like you a doctor. You definitely
I'm not a doctor, dude.
6 to 12. 6 to 12.
Dr. Wyatt.
Okay, dude.
Dr. Wyatt, all right, come to the office.
Okay, man.
Just say it, bro.
Okay, man.
But yeah,
I'm not saying he's coming back in 6 months, but
no.
he's ahead of schedule already. They're talking about he's as long as he stays recovering
It
good.
wasn't as bad as they thought it was. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's the other thing is
Did you guys
it
see
wasn't
that?
an
Same
impact
thing.
thing. It was just
Same thing. Same thing could be said. Same thing could be said for Tucker Craft. Even he had a torn ACL, but his was much early. But his came much earlier than Parsons.
Him and Wyatt both said they'll be ready for camp.
Did you guys see Bo Nix's ankle? The doctors said he was predisposed to break that ankle. They said that ankle, there was something in his ankle that said that the doctors say one way or the other, his ankle was going to break.
And that's the thing with these experts, so-called experts. I mean, they did a physical on him. They checked him out. If they didn't know that was there, I mean, bro, it's like anything else. You never know when you're going to get cancer, but you just get it.
Yeah.
It's just, you never know. You're good until you're not. You're healthy till you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
You're healthy. I mean, Micah was rushing. If you would have told me Micah was going to blow his knee out, rushing a quarterback with no contact, are you kidding me? He just ran up and just went lame, bro.
Yeah.
The only other time I seen a freak out is like when Jordy jumped in the air and caught the ball in the preseason. He jumped in the air, caught the ball, landed, and his knee was torn.
Look at JJ McCarthy. He can't walk into a room without fucking himself up.
Well, I'm just saying that guy, he's been touched. These other guys, they were just doing normal shit. That guy, he gets folded up into the letter 9 or the number 9 as many times as possible.
What is the Vikings gonna do for a quarterback? I mean,
I think they're gonna go after Malik Willis. I think they are, bro.
You know what?
Pursue him.
Malik Willis is probably going to get ran at by Minnesota, Miami.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland made a run at him,
or even the Raiders.
I just hope you don't go to
the Raiders.
Because when I think about the Raiders, I think I saw something on there where somebody made a suggestion. How about the Raiders trade off that number one pick and consider waiting till next year before you consider going after that franchise QB you want, and take a chance on another veteran to carry you? Because here's the thing, you may not be. It could be a sure thing that a franchise QB you definitely need, but it's more than that you need. But you can let this year play out accordingly. Like, you already know your team is bad, is going to be bad for another year. So why not prolong this whole thing about desperately searching for a new QB and use this year now to just improve your supporting cast. Then you want to go get that franchise QB.
Hey, A-Dub. What if he wins 6 games and now the number 10, 1 through 10 is off the board? Now you fucked yourself because you didn't go after a franchise QB when you had the number 1 pick.
Yeah, that is true. That's a good point. Like, that is a risk, but sometimes that big risk can warrant yourself a big reward. Like, sure, you may have missed out on that QB, but I'm just saying it's a strong possibility you can go with that, because when you look at the QB class that's coming in the NFL now, it's not that good.
I was just watching that, and they had a guy in the East-West Run game yesterday that fucking played his ass off, dude. Actually blocked a running back's touchdown. And it was a good block. He handed the ball off to the running back and went immediately to block a guy. I like that. I like that in the QB. If you're, great, man. Give me that block for me, dude. that works. If I'm a guy with a quarterback that's willing to block like that, that's going to make a lot of money, dude. So I mean, but it's all
Mhm. Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there as a possible suggestion. Like I'm not saying the Raiders should do it, but it's just one of the possibilities they can consider. Consider like use this draft and this year to consider loading up on picks while trying to improve the supporting cast around your QB before you get that franchise guy.
Well, see, if the Bears were actually smart, they would actually trade Caleb Williams to the Raiders.
they're not going to trade
get
Caleb
him something
Williams
before you
to the
can,
Raiders.
before
They
get something
aren't
before
going
you
to
can.
trade him, John.
Or it's
Jesus
too late.
Christ, dude.
Hey, listen,
They're
trade an
not gonna
overall
trade him,
first round
John.
pick for the first round pick. Is that what you're saying?
No.
And
That's
DJ
not-
Moore. And, yeah, you got,
That's not happening.
No.
It's not. It's funny though. It's funny.
It is kind of funny.
It's kind of funny, man.
It is kind of funny, but
See, that's what I would
not
actually
gonna
personally
happen.
do. I would do.
Well, that's why you're not a GM, John.
But see, I should be because I'll be better than fucking Poles.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. We've seen some of your ideas, John, and while they're good, they're also inane.
Oh, give me that office, and I'll show you how to Bears.
Oh,
I'll put 'em right. Why I can't put them in the basement more than they already have been. It's like I can't get no worse.
We'll give you Green Bay. We'll give you Green Bay's off.
Hey, John was signed to the Packers practice squad this year, bro. He's got picks of him. They signed him to the practice squad. Funny, man.
Oh, John.
We got time. We got a whole off season. We got a whole off season to argue about it.
Yeah, at least we don't got the skinhead fucking coaches like the fucking Lions. There, you got fucking,
Have you seen that the other day? What was with that, dude?
Well, Holmes got a fetish with fucking with the injury prone players, but now he's got a fetish with bald head fucking coaches.
He's bald too. He wanted
his
team to look like him.
Yeah, the fucking Three Stooges, man.
I wonder if Dan's gonna shave his head.
Cue balls.
What if the whole team shaved their head?
Yeah.
Hey, man, if
that just goes. Like, that just makes you think what kind of theme are they going for a coaching staff? Is it the Three Stooges or Major Payne?
Major Payne.
Well, then it's like playoff periods in hockey, dude.
Bro, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if bald head makes any difference already. It's just a stereotype. I don't know if it works.
Dude, I'll tell you what a bald head means. It means hair is never in your eyes, dude.
I guess. It means you never have to buy shampoo. I don't know.
Right? You never have to buy shampoo.
You never have to have a brush. You never have to worry about a comb.
Never worried about a comb. Never worried about a brush. I mean, I've gone bald a couple of times. It's cool, dude. But you know what? You know what though? It's true for a lot. For this, you have to have a head to make bald look good.
Yeah, you do.
You do. I've seen a lot of people shave their heads and they look goofy as fuck because they got a big gigantic cue ball for a fucking head that has wrinkles and all kinds of skin in it. And
mine's higher. Yeah, there you go. Just like that.
My Kafka. Okay.
On that note, we got to call it, fellas. We're at the end of our hour, but thanks for coming, thanks for commenting, and thanks for your
having
Barry.
And dude, I as usual, I need this, dude. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 Palmcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.